jumper got the business. Yeah, man, the whole claim jumper got busted out. And this is where a lot of the judgments went last night. And as you can see, we got a lot of cleanup crews and shit like that. Yeah, you see. Yeah, so it's a lot of traffic. Look at the back, suffering ass Jake Gadite, and that's why this is part of why this is happening. See, boarding up over here. See, Ride Store, Tony's Delicacy. Damn, man, shit, they busted the whole thing. Yeah, they busted the whole thing. Got some crews out here. See, FedEx boarded up. See, they couldn't get to this. See, you see the Sprint store? This joint boarded up. Yeah, so yeah, see all the shit boarded up.
Right. So I like to say Barak Day Hawa, Barak Day Hawa Shah, Barak Day Hawa, Barak Day Hawa Shah, Bahashim Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Salutations to you brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. I like to say Mu'afla Bible, which is death to Babylon. And Lord willing, this is edifying for you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. So this was a repost that Apostle Tahar put back up there, and I'm just lambacking off this video. But as you can see, Jake was out there causing destruction. Why? Because going back into Genesis, I believe that's Genesis 49, but the Most High's putting that lion back on Jake. This is prophecy, man. This is going into the racial wars. This is going into the uproars. Why? Because we are at the end, man. We're at the end of this place. We're at the end of Esau kingdom. The scriptures tell you in 2nd Esdras, I believe that's the 6th chapter, it tells you, for we will see the end of his world. So roughly paraphrasing. But the first scripture I want to get into is Ezekiel, man. I want to get this Ezekiel, the 7th chapter, because it's a beautiful thing that we coming into these times where, we really about to see the fall of this so-called white man's world. This is Ezekiel 7:3. Ezekiel 7:3. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. And the Lord said, for I will judge you for your works. Ecclesiastes 12:14. I will judge you by your works, whether they be evil or whether they be good. Right? It says, verse 4. And my eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be done in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord power and evil, right? And evil can go into bad times, or wickedness, right? Or mischief, right? And evil, and only evil, behold, is come, right? In the Hebrew, it's ra'ah, I believe. It says, an end is come. The end is come. It watches for thee. Behold, it is come. So the end is come, right? And how do we know that? Because we in the times of these prophecies, right? So let me grab this, right? Let me grab this real quick. This is 2nd Esdras 9, and I just start at 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the times diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people and the world, right? So this is speaking on prophecy, man. Right? Prophecy means to say before. So starting off with the apostles, Tahar on down, brothers been out there and before the YouTube speaking about all these events taking place. And guess what? It's happening, man. It's happening. It goes to prove even more that we're really at the end of this kingdom, man. It goes to prove any more that we're at the end. It goes to prove even more that we are at the end of his kingdom. You know, Jake out there acting buck wild. Lucky. That's how you know that the racial wars is coming. You know, according to the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. You know, it's a beautiful thing, man. So if you're watching these times, you can see what times we're in. You know, the scripture says when the wicked rule. Matter of fact, let me get that. Proverbs. I believe that's Proverbs 26, but I could be wrong. Let me see. Let me try 27. I believe it's 27, maybe. Right? Right here it is. Proverbs 28:2. It says, for the transgression of a land, many are the princes thereof. Right? But by a man of understanding and knowledge, the state thereof shall be prolonged. Right, man? This place is going down. Right? Because of the transgression of who? The princes, the kings of this world. Which is who? Esau, Edom, and the other nations, the wicked. Right? The scriptures tell you in Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. Now I'm gonna bring that back one more time, and then I'm gonna grab chapter 29, verse 2. It says, Proverbs 28:2, for the transgressions of a land, many are the princes thereof. But by a man of understanding and knowledge, the state thereof shall be prolonged. And guess what? This place is going down. It's not being prolonged. Why? Because the righteous don't have the kingdom just of yet. Right? This place is given unto the hands of the wicked. Job 9:24. You know, to repeat that. You know, now this is the book of Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Is the people rejoicing? Is the righteous in authority? No, man. The righteous is doing what? The righteous is prophesying against this place right now, man. The righteous is set up to prophesy against this place. The righteous is set up to wake up the elect. Right? So the Most High can let go of those four winds, according to Revelation 7th chapter. You know? It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, right? So the people are in the mourning right now, man. Why? Because the wicked is bearing rule over the world, right? This is Job 9:24. And it says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? He's the wicked on the earth, man. Right? The world makes him seem, he himself and the world make himself seem like he's the most greatest nation of people in the world, when actually he's the devil. When his people are the devil, they're demons, right? When that word demon only goes into evil spirit, man, right? Devil means deceiver, right? So he's the devil. He's the demon. He's Satan, man. The adversary, the physical counterpart, man. Right? So by him ruling, the people what? Job. Let me drive this. Then I grab Proverbs again. Job 9:24. The earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where, who is he? Right? The images of you so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans when you ruled during the dark ages, man. So let me grab this Proverbs 29:2 and I'll end it from there. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, right? Because of the transgressions of the wicked. Because of the transgressions of the wicked, the land is in wickedness, man. So let's go back to this. I'm gonna play that over one more time, then we can end it from there. All right.
Last night, as you can see, we got a lot of cleanup crews and shit like that. Yeah, you see? Yeah, so it's a lot of traffic. Look at the back, there's suffering ass Jake Gadite, and that's why this part of why this is happening. See, boarding up over here. See, ride store, Tony's Delicacy. Jam, man. Shit, they busted the whole thing. Yeah, they busted the whole thing. We got some crews out here. See, FedEx boarded up. See, they couldn't get to this. Sprint store, this joint boarded up. Yeah, so yeah, you see all the shit boarded up. Shit, man, the subway got hit. Feel me? See? Oh yeah, some halal ice cream. That's good for them damn Ishmaelites, you know, dirty ass Arabs. They be racist as hell. Yep. See, boarded up, got beat. You see these cleanup crews, these Edomite cleanups crews. You got a lot of people out here. See the bank, they got the bank too. It's beautiful.
Right, I'm gonna go ahead and say Barak de Howell, Barak de Hawashah, Barak de Howell, Barak de Hawashah, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honesty apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there doing this work in true sincerity. I like to say Mawafla Babel, which is death to Babylon, and Lord willing, this is edifying for you brothers out there that's doing this work in true sincerity. I like to say Shalom.